Okay, fuck right off with that alarm. There we go. You know, I almost didn't do a video today. It's 4:15 as I'm recording this. It's quite late. I normally do my recordings in the morning. Almost didn't do one. I've got a lot on my plate. It's a week until deadlines and stuff. I'm a very busy little boy right now. But I mean, I'm a lot of things. You know, I'm a lot of things. Lazy. I'm greedy. I'm very bad at video games. I'm sarcastic even when the need is not there to be sarcastic. I am a massive cunt, honestly. And, you know, have some strange sexual preferences. But one thing I'm not is the sort of guy who would ever deny the internet his presence for an entire day. I don't know how anyone could honestly get through. What's going on with this? Oh, hang on. I was fucking tripping balls there because I only had one half of my headset on and the music was just sort of fading in and out as I was turning around. And I was like, why does the music keep going in and out? But it's because apparently you need to use both sides of your headset for video games. It's fucking crazy, isn't it? What is going on here? Honestly, this is new to me. This is all very new. This is exciting. I was going off on my whole little self-deprecation spiel and then doing the whole bit about how great I am for uploading daily, even though no one actually wants to see the videos. But I don't know, there's actual shit going down right now. There's actually stuff happening in Superliminal. It's not just here's some cubes, stack them. That's a massively reductive way to talk about this game, which has been very intriguing and very much more than just stacking cubes. But you know what? If there's one thing I can do, it's reduction. Dramatic reduction. Those are very nice clouds. I don't think that's how... Is that how clouds work? Do they sort of puff out like that? I guess they have to form somehow, but that just looks really weird to me. Whatever. Mr. Pierce.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce.
It's not, is it?
This is a notification that you have reappeared on our monitoring system after a prolonged absence.
Fucking A!
Please
I'm
continue
back.
to do whatever you did most recently, and discontinue whatever you were doing immediately prior to that.
You'll have to bear with me because I can't remember what I did most recently or what I did prior to that. I remember making a lot of apples. That was a moment. That was a moment for a minute there. Am I looping again? No, this is the regular corridor, right? So if I go around here, I'll come to the reception desk. Yeah, cool. Fucking ace. You just have to. You just have to, you know. Can't just give me things to touch and not touch them. What have I not had so far? I think I've just had basic red soda. And I say it's basic, but how many red sodas can you name? I don't know, maybe in America, red soda is a more common thing. But around these parts, our sodas, or fizzy pop is the terminology we use. Carbonated beverages. Around here we mostly deal in browns. Browns or clear. We don't really have any wacky colours. I don't really want to... Alright, well I guess I didn't need those shin bones anyway. I'll just drive them up into my chest cavity. I can see what this game's going to be already. I can already feel this one. And it feels good. Hello there, little house. Hello. You want to be a much bigger house? Okay, I made the house bigger, but I didn't make it that much bigger. This is too much bigger for this house to be. I'm a midget now. I have to really reach up to gain access to the fire extinguishers. Can I even get up here? I'm gonna have to make the house a little bit smaller, aren't I? Shit. Okay, hang on. How do I go about doing that? Like this? Is this more? Yeah, I'm more people size now. That's more like it. That nearly got me. That threw me for a loop there. Let's have some green soda. Oi! Green soda me, bitch! I paid good non-money for that. I'm rebelling. You can take away my sense of self. You can fuck with the world as I know it. You can make me start questioning my own sanity. But you take away my free soda. And there will be an uprising. Oh, we're back out here again. We came out of a different house. Is this the same fucking... This is the same fucking room. What? I'm confused now. Presumably we need to go through there. Does that mean we need to... I think we need to make the house small again. Hang on. Hang on. No, we need to make the house big. I need to be small. Hopefully I haven't made myself too small. No, I think I'm good. I can climb up the suitcases and shit. Just need to be able to fit through this doorway and... There we go. There we go. I'm not as fat as I thought I was. Play. No, play. Pierce? Pierce, I need your reassuring dulcet tones. I can't make it through this without you. You've been my one rock throughout all this time. You've been my constant reassurance, my familiar string from which to grab onto and tether myself to the real world, and now you've gone. There we go. The true audio-visual experience. Radio and television at the same time. You can CRT monitor as well. This is my childhood right here. A shitty fucking boombox and a CRT monitor. What's this cable all about then? Can I take it? Can I unplug? No, I can't unplug it. Okay. I guess we'll just follow the cable. Pierce.
Hello.
Hello.
My name is Dr. Glenn Pierce.
Dr. Glenn Pierce.
In addition to continuing and discontinuing as mentioned earlier, please also disregard any unsettling experiences that you may have recently had. Everything should have now reverted to being soothing and therapeutic. If this is not the case, you may be receiving this message in error.
They did say something earlier about me receiving the wrong messages or something, didn't they? That was a thing that happened. Can I die? Can I like suck on this? Can I shove it up my bum hole? What? I feel like it's meant to be plugged in. In fact, it's not plugged in. That is the point. This is going to a TV. This is not going to any socket at any point. So why is it sparking? There is no electricity in this cable. My immersion is ruined. Ruined! Ruined, Mr. Plant. Right, where are we now then? I assume I need to get through that door, which might be difficult for me. Or maybe I'll just make a Oh! And that, my friends, is how you get through a door. Is this gonna like fuck with me as well if I jump in front of it? No. I am weightier than this big tower of Jenga blocks. I don't know, that was meant to sound like I'm a fat bastard or something, but Jenga blocks notoriously are designed to fall down, right? 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 Tell me I'm pretty. Tell me I'm skinny. I'm svelte. How do I, like one of these windows is gonna do something, and it did. What do you know? One of the windows did something. But how is this beneficial to me? Is there something around the back of the window? Nothing on the wall behind the window? There's more windows this side. I don't think I can interact with any of them. Is there any other way out of the room? No high up in the ceiling doors or anything? Is there anything back in here? We can technically bring that window with us, right? Not super easily when it's this big. Oh, that's fucking trippy. I feel like I need to do something with this though. My options seem somewhat limited. Didn't actually mean to do that, but okay. Oh, I can just make it big enough that okay. I'm dumb. I thought there'd be like glass in the windows or something, but no, this is fine. This has all worked out for the common good. God, that fan is loud. It's almost like it's absurdly huge or something. You know, almost. Almost, sort of, kinda. Yep. Oh, I can have a shower. This is the attention to detail you just don't see in most video games. How many video games have showers in them? Think about it. I see quite a lot of toilets for some reason. Toilets are quite a common occurrence in video games, but beyond that, a lot of the essentials are often overlooked. Maybe something good coming from being up here. Oh shit. Oh, that made me feel ill. I thought it had just worked. I thought I just tilted my perspective and this was just fine and I could just walk up here now, but I guess that's not the case. I guess it is still a wall, but oh, that is so trippy. Okay, all right. I guess we'll just go through the recommended door for now.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to read you
This next
my
room is that
favorite
place, actually.
inspirational quote by me. The worst thing you can do is focus on negativity. It won't spare you from the cage of death, the pain of disease, the cruelty of time, the cold shell of human nature, or the eventual loss of everything you've ever held dear. Whatever you do, don't focus on that.
Wouldn't dream of it, mate. Wouldn't dream of it. I never focus on anything. There's a swimming pool. That's an odd place to end up, but okay. Alright. I made this too big. Oh no, it's cool. It's cool. I can get inside the bouncy castle. And you'd imagine the inside of a bouncy castle to be a fun place, full of frivolity and enjoyment for all, but it looks very concrete to me, honestly. What's over here? Just before we accept the inevitability of the bouncy castle, what lies beyond? A whole lot of nothing, isn't there? This is just a lot of not much. Alright, cool. I can't even take this towel with me. Douglas Adams will be most distraught. That was a quite intelligent reference for me, actually. I'm doing quite well. So I'm tiny now, right? That's the dealio now at this point. I'm a teeny tiny man who can climb boxes like a champ. Is this all wibbly wobbly? Was there just a wibbly wobbly door there? Yeah, there just was, okay. Oh, okay, we're up here now. What does this do for me? Do I need to be smaller? Even if I was smaller, how would that benefit me? And going through there, I'd just... Well, that's how I get smaller. I'm just not sure why. I'm not sure why I'd want to do this. This feels dangerous. Is there just a tiny exit in this room somewhere that I missed? Do I go down the plug hole? I might go down the plug hole. Alright, I'm very small, so gravity doesn't affect me very much. I'm assuming that's the case. Nothing around here before I, Oh, there's some Zed fighting. That's pretty cool. Look at it go. Look at it go. Not sure they really expected people to be up here this close and personal, to be honest. Don't blame them too much for that. What is being tiny doing for me though? I do like the wind effects as I plummet. They're pretty fun. God, I'm so slow when I'm this small. Takes me a very long time. I really hope this is the solution, because I've left the bouncy castle up there, so it's physically impossible for me to get back up there at this point. If I go into the pool, I'm gonna lose even more options. But needs must. You know, if you don't try, you'll never succeed, so I'm taking a gamble. Taking a gamble on falling down the plug hole. Like every spider I've ever met. That's where they belong. Sewers is the perfect place for horrific 8-legged abominations. No, I can't go down here. Oh, okay. Well, that was plan A out. I guess I can, like, start trekking back through the level as a teeny tiny person. I'm not sure what that will do for me, but God, it takes so long to walk. It takes so long. I feel like I've done it wrong just because it takes so long to do this. It seems like it's got to be the incorrect choice, but I'm not sure what the correct choice would be. There is another plug hole coming up, so fingers crossed, maybe this will be my lucky day. Maybe I'll get to see those mutant alligators or whatever. Is that in Florida? Is that Florida that's supposed to be a thing? I want to say it's Florida just because they have alligators, but somewhere in America there's meant to be a place where, like, there's alligators in the sewers and they've, like, mutated or some shit. I don't know, I might have made all that up, honestly. That might just be some classic grade A Joe bullshit, but I like to hold on to my delusions. They're pretty fun. I don't know where I'm going. This music is very nice, but, like, here's the thing, right? Based on everything everyone has ever thought about game design, this has to be right. This has to be the correct option. Because if this wasn't the correct option, and they've let me do it, it would basically fuck up everything, right? Because I can't get back to where I was. It's impossible for me to return to whence I came. So all I can really do is just keep pushing forward. Trying to work out if those are, like, holes under the lockers. That's a little space for a little person such as me. I think it is, isn't it? Kind of look like mirrors or something at first, but I think they're... Really? Really? Okay. Well, I guess I'll go round this then. Apparently, I'm far too tall to fit underneath there. Makes me wonder if I'm going to be far too tall to fit underneath here as well. Starting to feel likely, isn't it? Alright then. Where am I going and why? What does this mean? What does anything mean? This game likes to troll me, but this is trolling on a whole other level, honestly. Like, if it's gonna let me walk all the way this way, and then there's not gonna be anything for me at the end, and that will be a new sort of suffering. The likes of which no one has ever encountered before. That's still so weird. It shouldn't be, honestly. It's not anything that mind-boggling. It's just like a room rotated 90 degrees. But just the first time I looked up and it just sort of, my vision just sort of kept going. And then my whole perspective changed. It's like this whole game is about warping your perspective or something. It's almost like that. Can I go inside the towel? Can I be a little towel mouse? Can I be the creature from within the towel? I mean, theoretically, I could just keep going backwards in this new tiny form. right? I mean, there's certain barriers I can't take items through, but it very rarely, like, prevents backtracking altogether. Oh, I can go inside the towel. Probably because it has no... yeah, it has no collision. Okay. I'm going to be a little towel mouse up on there in a minute. Once I go through this room. This has got to be wrong. Like, I really don't want to have to walk all the way back again now, but... I guess I'm kind of committed, right? I guess this is what commitment is. Like, when you marry someone, it's basically the same as shrinking yourself down as a tiny little person and then walking too far in a video game. It's basically the same. Sure, I can get back from here now, to be honest. That's quite a big little ledge I dropped down. Big little ledge. You heard it here first, folks. Size is relative. As am I. I am very relative. The thing is, there's nothing I can interact with around here. Like, the bouncy castle was the only object in, like, this entire series of rooms that I could pick up at all. So what does that mean? Mr. Pierce? Mr. Pierce! You're very high up, Mr. Pierce. Please tell me I can get up this lip. Only just. Only just. Yeah. Yeah. The showers? Maybe the showers have plug holes for me. I really wish it didn't limit my movement speed so much. Like, I get that I'm smaller, so I move slower, that's fair enough, but... I don't know, this feels kind of too slow. Relative to my original height and movement speed, this seems very slow indeed, you know what I mean? Very slow indeed. In fact, I couldn't even get into the showers before, I don't know if that's likely to change based on how a lot of things have kept me from going places despite size saying otherwise. Oh no, I can come into the showers. Whatever that's worth. Really much in here for me though. I keep thinking I'm just gonna like spot a little tiny door that I couldn't see when I was big because it was too small for me to really acknowledge. You know, like how when you're a superstar YouTuber with 182 subscribers, the little people just become too small for you to acknowledge. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Wow. I was really liking this game up until this point. But what I'm seeing here is one of two things. I'm either seeing an area where the game makes you very slowly walk down a corridor for like a solid 5 fucking minutes, or an area where you're meant to do something that's easily missable, and you can be easily convinced that your best course of action is to very slowly walk down a corridor that takes like 5 fucking minutes. Because either way, that's not the best game design I've ever seen, honestly. What is that? That's suspicious, isn't it? That seems like somewhere I should probably go. But I'd have to be very big to do that, not very small. I'm the inverse of what I want. I know what I'm doing. Should I load the game? I feel like I've done a whoopsie somewhere. I mean, I should probably like go through here at least and just make sure that this wasn't the correct solution. Why is it in the sky? I don't think that was meant to happen. Oh shit, what? What? Help! Help! I'm ascending! God is taking me. I'm sorry. I repent for all my sins, please. I'm just still going up. I am literally still just going up. And to think I almost didn't record today. Wow. I would have missed out all of this. None of this would have happened to me if I'd taken the easy way out. No, I'm still going up. I can see it. I'm going up incredibly slowly, and that door is incredibly tiny. Like, I don't feel that small compared to this room, but then when I look at how small the door I came through is, I am actually literally microscopic. This is absurd. This is absurd what's happening right now. This is not intended gameplay, is it? I think we can safely say that. This is not how this was meant to go. This is something that's happening. This is definitely something. Look, it's a speck. I came through that speck of a door down there. And now what? What does this mean for me? Now that I've ascended to a higher plane of existence, which apparently is just floating in the middle of a room. Oh, door's gone. Oh no, it's still there. I can just about see it. There's like 1 pixel of it left. And oh, it's still there. It's staying around a lot longer than I expected. This is thrilling, isn't it? This is a thrilling recording for all of us. I looked away and now I can't find it again. Is it gone? Has the door gone? I think the door's gone. Okay. I mean, I could just float here for like another solid 5 minutes and see what happens when I hit the ceiling, because I am kind of intrigued by that. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna go have a piss, get myself a drink. I'll fast forward through the next few minutes, and we'll see what happens when we hit the ceiling, because that's... These sort of bugs, they're made to be reveled in, I think. We all enjoy just seeing games break in hilarious ways, so... Yeah, I'll be right back. Alright, I think we're nearing the thrilling climax of this little section, this little detour of the game. Oh, we're getting very near the ceiling now. I can see a light fitting, I can see a sprinkler. I've got a glass of Morrison's Summer Berries juice in me, which honestly just tastes like apple but looks red. Don't know what that was all about. Tasted quite nice though. This is a shout out to Morrison's. You're not the best supermarket, but you are the closest to me. I feel like sponsoring this oh, what? Oh, no, I'm just falling again. I reached the top, I had to stop, and now I'm falling again. Well, that's disappointing. I thought something really exciting would happen. I thought I'd at least clip through the ceiling and get to see the sprawling level design of this quirky little game, but instead we just bounced off and now we're going back down again. I assume if we hit the floor we're just going to bounce back again. Well, fuck that. I'm going to go ahead and load the game. Because this ain't going great for me, is it? Okay, we're back here, good. I was kind of expecting a lot worse to happen, but it didn't, so that's cool. What is our solution here then? We clearly were never meant to have left this room. Right? I think I can say that. I think we're meant to get through that door up there, but I don't really know how. Oh shit. Made it too big. But now I'm too big. This is indeed a curious game. How did I get the size like fucking perfect last time? First try, I just, by some miracle, managed to land on the perfect scale and everything. How did I do it? How did I get so good at games that I've now, like, gone beyond and come out the other side into bad at games again? Yes! Yes! Squeeze through! Yeah, fuck you, fire extinguisher. You don't control me. So what were we meant to do here? I mean, it was... This is a wibbly wobbly, so we can't bring the... We can't... I just realised what it would mean if we brought the bouncy castle through here. It would mean we would then be able to come out through a door holding a thing that we were coming out the door of. And that would hurt the mind too much. That would hurt the mind in many ways. We need to reach that. That's the goal here, quite clearly. And I mean, we can drop down onto the skirting board by doing what we did last time and walk all the way around, but I really don't think that's the solution either. Unless we can just like bounce off the bouncy castle. It is bouncy after all. But in order to do that, we'd have to be slightly smaller. We're too big right now. We're too big, we're too powerful. And in order to be slightly smaller, we would have to... Let's just see what happens if I take this with me. Can I see through? I can see through that door. Look. Oh, that's weird. Look at that. Okay, that's definitely far too small. We want to be bigger than that. Wow, that thing falls like a fucking thing that falls really fast. Look at that. You expect something filled with air, like a bouncy castle, to be quite a slow faller, really, but what do I know, eh? I'm not the master of physics that I pretend to be. I barely know what a physic is. I want it to get bigger. Get bigger! Why won't you get bigger for me? There we go. That's it. That's what we needed to do. There we go. I didn't want it to be fucking tiny. I just wanted to get a little bit smaller. Is this small enough to fit through the grate? It is. Cool. Right, so now if we take this and put it... Where am I likely to land? I really don't think this is the solution, but I'm going for it anyway. Could we just make ourselves a fucking bridge out of a giant... That seems unlikely. Oh shit! I've just worked out what the solution is. What the fuck is going on? That's weird. Okay, I've clocked it. Right? Right? Yeah? Does that seem a bit... What is going on? Nothing works anymore. This game is just dying. It's suffered too long and too hard. It can't do it anymore. Speaking of, so have I. But thankfully, it's all over now. It's all over. I made it. I progressed. Look at me go. Dr. Glenn Pierce, you have a lot to answer for right now.
Hello, my name is Dr. Glenn Pierce, and I'd like to thank you for triggering every single one of our 823 emergency protocols.
I do try.
This will assist us greatly in improving the system for future patients. Congratulations. Anyway, you're now headed in the right direction, and we should be able to initiate the emergency exit protocol shortly.
Is this doing what I think it's doing? Yeah, okay. Alright. Okay. Okay, I feel you. I understand. Crazy how you can just shrink infinitely by doing that. I don't really want to do that though. That seems dangerous. I want to put this up in the keyhole. Can I do that? I'm not even sure the keyhole is like a real, like, is really there. I mean, all signs point to it being there, but it looks like a pre-rendered background in a Final Fantasy game. It doesn't look real. So maybe I'm just meant to keep getting bigger, right? Maybe that's how I'm meant to play this one off. And that's something I can do, right? But just... yeah. And then... not big enough. That... yeah, that's bigger. Let's get bigger. Look at me, I'm huge. I can see stuff. I can see a chess game. That's like the theme of the game. That's pretty cool. Chess is the theme of the. It's not really the theme of the game, but there's been a lot of chess, right? Chess has been a common occurrence around these here parts. Yeah, me too. I go like that. Yeah, that's about as big as I can get this, right? Fuck, I'm getting too big for this box. I'm too powerful. Smash my way out sooner or later. I don't know if I'm meant to be like grabbing something from through the keyhole now that I'm a big boy. I mean, being able to see freedom and being able to actually taste freedom are very different. Spoken as someone who worked retail for 10 years, believe me, I know what I'm talking about. Oh, I made it really small. It's not what I wanted to do at all. It's like I've forgotten how this game works or something. Right, I think what I need to do is pick it up from really close up, right, and then do like that. Help! 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 I've trapped myself. I'm too good at making things big. You need to just fill this room. Just fill it. Both of you, fill the room, and then whichever one's bigger, I'll go through. Whichever one ends up bigger is going to be my champion for this little adventure. You're slightly bigger. Yay, now I'm slightly bigger. Can I go through this one again? Can I just keep making myself slightly bigger? Keep doing this till I can no longer fit through this door. There we go. I don't think I can get any bigger than this. This is my maximum size. There's lots of things that I should be able to touch through there, but I can't. Oh, hang on, shit. What if I just... oh, fuck. In you go. Point me that way. Oh shit! I made this one too. I made myself too big for this one now. I did it bad. Freedom! Sweet merciful freedom! Look at me! I'm back out here in the realm of the... what is this? This is the realm of everything. These chess pieces are really shiny. What's the goal now? Lots of big things I can't actually play with, but... and everything's in like a soft focus now, have you noticed? Everything's a little bit blurry, everything's a little bit, what, romanticised, I suppose. I think we need to get over there. Or, we can bring over there to us. Oh, boom. I know the game has sound effects, but I like to add my own because I know that I am technically a better sound effects artist than anyone ever. That's not just me, you know, being overly pompous, being egotistical. It's just straight hard facts. Like, I can sometimes do a wacky voice. I can hum a tune if you need music. I basically have it all. I mean, it's good enough, right? I'm doing more very slow walking down corridors, although I think this time I really had very little other choice in the matter. I suppose I could have made house a bit more my size. I made myself a bit small for this room, I suppose. But that is an elevator. And we all know what elevators mean, right? Have you figured it out yet? Have you put 2 and 2 together? 5 to 6 dreams is the absolute limit. What's the emergency protocol to the emergency protocol? Can't remember how many dreams I'm in now. This is somewhere in the 5 to 6 region, right? At least 4, let's put it that way. Let's go with at least 4. I'm never normally this small when I'm in this elevator. Let's see what we can see as a tiny person. Oh, fine. Well, fine. Oh, what a jape. What a jape you are, loading bar. You got me good with that one. It was a real rib tickler.